So, here we are. The next big MCU movie after Thor Love and Thunder, which is a film that I'm glad I skipped out on because from what I'm hearing in the reviews, it's not very good, which I easily predicted in the trailers because, come on, it did not look good. So yeah, I'm glad I skipped out on that. And also, from what I'm hearing, Miss Marvel was not good either. Yes, I know, it's a show, but it's still part of the MCU. I heard that was not very good. I know someone who knows this guy who watched the first couple of episodes, and it was not good according to them. So I'm glad I skipped out. I've heard also the last episode of Moon Knight is bad. But granted, I still need to watch the rest of Moon Knight. I've only gotten like a bit into the beginning. So yeah, that's my mild recap. If you know, I'm not a big Phase 4 guy. I don't like Phase 4 except for like No Way Home and then WandaVision. My opinion was okay, even though I've definitely soured on it. And Multiverse of Madness is a mixed bag because Sam Raimi was involved. That's why it's a mixed bag. Because Sam Raimi managed to put some good into it. If it was somebody else, it wouldn't have been as decent or mixed as it is. But that's just my opinion. So I might as well talk about the new Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer, or why I'm so worried about it. So yeah, it turns out this is gonna be the ending for the MCU Phase 4, unlike Thor Love and Thunder, which, as I said, not a big Phase 4 guy. I don't care really how it ends because it's not very good. But part of me did not want this film to happen because of, unfortunately, the tragic passing of Chadwick Baldwin. Because what are you supposed to do after that? He's dead. Chadwick is dead. Like, sometimes there are roles that stick with the actors for a very long time, even to death. Like, for example, Luke Skywalker. When someone's going to think of Luke Skywalker, they're going to think of Mark Hamill. Or Tim Allen for Buzz, well, before Lightyear happened. I have a review, by the way. Well, I didn't know how to feel about this because it's hard to replace someone, which, of course, the trailer does adapt to his passing. But I might as well get into the trailer. So basically, the Wakandans are mourning the death over N'Challa, aka Black Panther. And as this music's going on, we also get to see this underwater tribe, which the underwater tribe looks like a bunch of Avatar ripoffs, to be honest. Like, look at these guys. Just, they look more like they belong in Avatar. I'm wondering if they're doing this to rival with Avatar 2, which is coming out this year, which is kind of weird because Avatar and the MCU are both owned by Disney. So yeah, this is a bit weird, or granted, they might be an actual race from the comics. I have no idea, to be honest. So yeah, if there's an actual tribe underwater in the Marvel comics, just tell me in the comments and who they are. And there's this nice line with the queen saying that she's the queen of Wakanda and her entire family's gone. It's a nice line. It is kind of heart-pulling a bit, but just knowing that even N'Challa's dead in the MCU, as much as I rather not this movie happen, I think I just find it more depressing. um, than them casting someone else. I think, to be honest, recasting N'Challa is a better idea than him just plain dying. Like, let me bring up an example where they did this. Fast and Furious 7, they did this with Paul Walker's character. Granted, I have not seen the film. I did get into Fast and Furious a bit. I've seen the first two. They were actually pretty good. But as a lot of you Fast and Furious fans know, that Paul Walker unfortunately passed away because of a horrific car accident, and it was before they did Fast and Furious 7, or in the middle of production. I don't have all the details. And of course, they got his brother to be the body, but they CGI'd his face. I forget what it's called, but to be honest, I think they should find someone else to play Black Panther, and then maybe use the face thing, because it's kind of depressing that we went all the way to Endgame where we last saw him, and then the Black Panther movie, he's dead. So the last time we saw Black Panther in the MCU was, of course, Endgame, which is, as I said, sad and depressing if you think about it. So as much as I think this movie shouldn't have happened, I think recasting him is the better choice. Maybe that could be the last Black Panther movie, and we see his story end. And instead of it just being all depressing and he's dead in the movie, like, who's gonna be this new Black Panther? Like, are we gonna transition to the future? Granted, we don't know enough details about the movie, and I'm gonna hate saying this, but I think What If did a better tribute to Chadwick than what this movie's doing. And that's sad, because that show is awful. Like, granted, they probably could have gotten away with not using Chadwick's lines because of his passing. They could have gotten away with that because, like, oh, Black Panther died in this universe. They probably could have gotten away with that. But no, they still used the lines, which I will say it was nice, even though the What If show is terrible. But we got What If, which is terrible, doing a better tribute than this movie, his own movie franchise. Like, even if you kill off Black Panther in the end, that's fine, in my opinion, but just try to do something that is memorable. Maybe something that actually haters of the MCU Phase 4 can actually find some value in. That you try to end the story of this character. Unlike our actor's dead, so we're just gonna kill off his character in the universe, which is sad and depressing. But what are you gonna do? Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go see this movie, even though part of me thought I wasn't going to anyway. But hopefully we'll have more detail on the trailer, even though I don't care. Anyway, how do you feel about this? Do you think they should replace Chadwick? Do you think that this movie should have never happened? Or that killing off the character of Black Panther because of his tragic death, like not even getting to see him one last time, is a great decision and Disney's doing a good job? I know certainly some people think that way because Disney's great and that stuff. Tell me in the comments, guys, and have a nice day, everyone.